Cousin Dave! Cousin Dave! Cousin Dave, everybody is here. We have to shoot the show. Let's go. Come on, chop chop.
Okay.
Straight to the set. Bring your bags. Go on.
Do you have any Tums?
Here we go. Chop chop. Off we go.
Sorry. This doesn't make a good crutch, that's for damn sure. Jesus. We'll just start it.
Okay, chop chop. Girls, I found the clown.
Oh, thank God. Jesus.
We've been waiting a while.
Yeah, I mean, we're already behind here. Oh, great.
Yeah, guess what he was doing?
Laying in the gutter again?
Oh, Jesus. Okay,
Swifty Levine's on line 4 for you.
I'm not here. So, can you girls do something entertaining?
Fine.
Something, to make, if you could do the open, can you do something fun together?
Sure.
You know what? You guys can do all the you got this today. You don't need me, so just let me freshen up.
We never needed you.
And yeah.
Tonight on Circus of Chaos, we talk with Bruce Campbell about the Evil Dead. Learn some factual facts with Weberly the Fact Rat. Take a walk with Pink Clown and get down with Mistress Eden's Naughty Hotties. I'm your announcer for the evening, your ghostess with the mostess, your hometown hottie with more curves than Lombard Street, Fay Fatale. Let's get ready, creepers. It's time for total domination.
Mistress Eden, this is your audition tape. We're gonna look at the camera and I wanna kind of go through your special set of skills to see if you're gonna be a fit for the show.
So I should just do what I'm good at?
Do whatever you gotta do to, yeah.
So you really need to open up really wide.
I choke easy, hold on. What are you, flagging airplanes here?
Technically, it only emits a tiny electrical shock, but it just...
Down! Shit!
This is something I keep in my purse.
Okay. Hold on. Yeah, I'll, Uncle Smarm.
Could you hold this? Keep talking. Just hold this for me for a
Okay,
sec.
so
I'm listening.
What I want to know is when we're doing show segments, is this safe?
Oh, totally safe.
Okay, look, you know what? I got a great idea. We don't need to, you got the job, okay? Can we just not? Oh, shit. Okay, I think I got my act together now. So I had the opportunity to talk to Bruce Campbell, and he does want to see you. He
See me? Why would he want to see me?
It's about bathing. I talked to him. You have to bathe him.
Me, Melissa LaRue.
I think he's up for it.
Bruce Campbell.
Let's take a look at what Bruce Campbell has to say. My goodness, we have Bruce Campbell on the clown set. Is this true? Is this happening?
I'm here, Cousin Dave.
Oh my gosh, this is fantastic. I'm a little freaked out right now. There's a lot of clown hysteria going on with the world.
How are you handling that?
I'm wondering, if I should duct tape this Bowie knife to my hand, kind of like you with the chainsaw. I mean, what advice do you have for all this stuff going on right now?
I think you need to persevere through it. This clown catastrophe will pass. Soon the hysteria will calm down and you will no longer be a pariah in your town.
I mean, typically people don't like clowns, but now it's everywhere. I got the school calling me. I don't know what to do.
I think you need to retire.
Oh, God.
You need to be a postman. Work, something. You need to get out of this dirty business that you're in.
Well, sometimes it's horror films, junk food, collecting pop culture toys, and watching shows like Ash vs. Evil Dead. I mean, that's what kind of makes me who I am. I love this stuff, and
you know what?
That's
if
why
you
I
watch
to talk
that
to you
show,
today.
you can be a clown as long as you want.
Ah, good. Well, listen. I got a question, because your show is Outrageous Chaos. Tell me a little bit about this Outrageous Chaos and how fun it is to produce a show such as Ash versus the Evil Dead.
Well, we have a great partner in Stars, because when we went to pitch the show to various suitors, we would ask them, what is the content restriction? And really only Stars was the one that came back and said, you guys are good to go. Don't worry about it. Because, the first two Evil Dead movies had no rating. So that's more what the fans want. They want kind of unbridled carnage and mayhem. So we found a good partner, and it makes it a lot more fun to not have to shoot alternate versions or to tone everything down or to watch your boo-boo words. We can just do what we need to do.
I just watched the episode Home. You got vomiting zombies, appendages, buckets of blood flying everywhere. I mean, how much crazier is this show gonna get? I mean, it's already pretty crazy.
I say watch this upcoming episode on Stars at 8 o'clock this Sunday, and it'll freak you out. This one is the farthest I've ever gone in a sequence committed to cinema.
Did you ever think you were gonna become a pop culture icon? I mean, I was at the San Diego Comic-Con, and here comes the Ash Flash mob singing and with chainsaws spinning around, and I couldn't believe my eyes. What do you think about all this?
Well, that's your term that you use, the pop culture icon. I'm just an actor. I'm a working actor, and there's a couple characters that I've done that people seem to glom onto. I think people like Ash because he's just a schmo. He's a regular guy, so I think they can relate to him. Like you could do as well as Ash, essentially.
As long as I behave myself, right?
No, you don't even have to do that. Season 2, Ash at one point smokes angel dust.
Wow.
What's up with that?
See, things are gonna get crazy. Okay,
They are going to get crazy.
I got a Facebook question from one of your super fans. She's a supermodel, pinup girl, and U.S. Marine. So this is coming from her, not me. I don't care about your bathing habits, but I'm just gonna read this, okay?
Okay.
She says, I know it doesn't take much for you to look this good with all the added makeup, gore, and effects. What's the downtime on removing it at the end of the day? And do you have a personal bather?
Good point. You know, I never considered that. I will discuss the second part of that question with her on my own, if that's all right. My process is I stand in the shower with the hot shower head hitting my head directly, and I stare at the drain. And as long as red liquid is going into that drain, it's not time to take a normal shower. It's when all that red crap stops flowing into the drain, then I can take a normal shower.
Okay, well, her name is Melissa LaRoe, so I'll hook you up with her because she's got a lot of sponges.
Thanks. Loofah bath, you know, that'll get that stuff right off.
Fantastic. Well, listen, thanks for your advice on crazy clowns. I wish you the best, and I am going to be looking for that Ash collectible action figure. I mean, do you have any of those toys of Ash with the removable chainsaw and different accessories?
I have collected myself. Yeah, I've got about 5 or 6 of me's lying around.
And last question, you know, you're doing all this crazy stuff. Do you have family members that don't have a real clue of certain things you're doing, and they just kind of go, here he goes again doing something weird, you know?
My mother just passed this last year, but when she was around, she would call me after she would see something and go, don't let them do that to you anymore. You have to stop letting them hurt you. I'm like, Mom, it's kind of fake. She goes, no, it isn't. I can tell they're hurting you. So my mom didn't really understand the fakery of it, and I think a lot of people don't. It's okay, kids. Look, both hands. Ash didn't really cut his hand off.
Yeah, you know, that's the problem. They don't want me doing this bad clown thing, you know. They're worried about me getting shot. But
you need to tone the clown down.
Clown down. All right, well, listen, if you ever want to play that game, get in the white van, you give me a call, and we'll play some games and hang out, buddy.
I can't wait.
All right, Bruce Campbell, Ash versus Evil Dead. Good luck to you. And hey, if you haven't seen this series, check it out as fast as you can. You're going to love it. Femme fatale.
Hang on to your circus peanuts, creepers. We'll be right back.
Weberly.
Yes.
What scares you the most?
Probably ignorant people in large groups.
I would probably have to say traffic in Los Angeles.
What scares me the most? 3 kids in a minivan.
Like a angry mob that hate rats and they want to cook and eat rat.
That would be a good example, yes.
It's like a nightmare.
Similar, yes.
Okay.
What scares me the most is someday I will meet the woman of my dreams, and we'll be out, and things will be going well, and we're just about to close the deal, and she's about to come home with me, and then she'll say, let me go use the bathroom for a minute. And then she'll Google me, and she'll find this show, and then she'll sneak out the window.
Oh God, what scares me the most? Vampire mimes.
Ghosts, paranormal, supernatural things.
Sharing food. Germs, man. You know what's in people's mouths?
Clean-shaven men.
What scares you the most? You? All right, so the next segment, I screwed up this whole rundown, and I think, so man. Okay, so
What else is new?
I know. You know what? We had pink clowns.
This is the reason we can't have nice things.
Well, you know, it's
Can't take you anywhere.
nice things. It's fine. It's fine. I did talk to Pink Clown. We should check out Pink Clown on the street.
But I was wondering, where's the rest of the pizza?
Why? I don't have any other slices. I mean, I'm sorry. I mean, that's why I'm, a little. We'll have more pizza next
It's just
time.
rude, Cousin Dave.
Oh, you know what? The oven's still, yeah. The sausage went under there if you want to. Forget it. So listen, I understand you're spreading a little Pink Clown out in the world. And you brought Candyland here today. Is that the vintage Candyland or is that the new design that they came out with?
Does it really matter? It's Candyland.
He's got a point. We're gonna do your interview. Do you like Mexican shredded cheese? I mean, I don't have money for you, so I thought,
well,
crap.
I mean, ordinarily I like cheese, but these circumstances are kind of insulting, so I'm not really sure.
Hey, we are here with Weberly the Fact Rat, It's a show with clowns and degenerates and carnies and cosplayers, so you're really good at pulling facts out. Just go back to sleep. Let's talk about facts about clowns, right? You got any clown facts you want to share with us?
Okay, sure. Okay, so the big bulbous red nose of the traditional clown, that dates back to the 1400s, where there was a species of parasitic wasp in Italy that would plant its eggs in a person's nose, which would swell up, become red and grotesque, and the larva would burrow through the sinuses to the brain, driving the victim insane. They would perform all kinds of bizarre antics and crazy stunts, and eventually, the big red nose became to be so thoroughly associated with foolishness and silliness that clowns adopted it as their trademark.
That is horrific. Could you imagine it just pops like?
That is a hazard, yes. A good punch, a wasp larva everywhere, blood, mucus, sinus chips.
Then you got birds picking on your nose.
Well, I mean, if birds are picking at your nose hole, that's your fault. You should run faster.
Or eat the bird.
Some choirologists, that's people who study clowns, believe that the origin of the clown as a concept, a figure of foolishness and fun, dates back to the original practice of clowns, who were figures of great terror and nightmarishness, and their victims would often be found convulsed with hysterical laughter. And certain people misinterpreted this to indicate that clowns would be actually funny, and they kind of adopted the clown look, trying to turn it to humor, which obviously has never worked. Clowns are always terrifying.
I mean, I got freaked out just looking in the mirror once when I woke up, because I usually
I can
sleep
imagine.
like this.
Yeah.
It's filth. It's a den of filth at my house.
Filth and depravity.
Yeah, but what are you gonna do?
Okay, a fun fact about the traditional clown tango dance began as a wrestling move in the Grand Guignol theaters of Paris in the 1800s, where they would have a traditional morality play where a clown would impregnate, let's say, the town prostitute or the mayor's wife or something, and they would perform a complicated sort of tango-y wrestling waltz that is very familiar to any fan of any clown today.
Those are your clown facts, folks. Weberly, the Fact Rat. Follow him on the graphic underneath here and check him out, or just take his picture or stalk him. Okay. Does this look swollen?
I don't know, Cousin Dave. That looks pretty bad. You might want to get that checked out.
Okay. So we're gonna do a little segment with little girl-on-girl interview. We're gonna lose a clown for a minute. I got clown business to take care of, so I think you got this.
Bye, Cousin Dave. I hope that feels better. Ugh. Anyways, folks, I'm Mistress Eden, and you all may know me as a fetish film star and for my career as an international dominatrix. And in my career, I have traveled the world and gone to many, many, many fun events, posting all these wild and crazy pictures from all of the kooky things that I've done. And the feedback I get is always the same. Mistress Eden, who are all these hotties in your photos, and are they naughty just like you? So I thought, what better than on Circus of Chaos to bring some of my naughty hotties to meet you. Now, our very first naughty hottie is Miss Edie Eve. Thank you for joining us today.
Thank you.
You look lovely.
Thank you.
Now, Edie, you are a burlesque dancer, correct?
Yes.
Now, tell us a little bit more about how you got into burlesque and what your style is.
I started doing burlesque when I was 22, and when I worked at the Lusty Lady Peep Show in San Francisco. I had a lot of friends there that were amazing burlesque dancers, and I took classes at the Fishnet Foley's Classic Burlesque Review, and from then on it just took off.
You're a natural,
Yeah,
huh?
I loved it. I loved it.
Well, you've got a really, really glamorous style, very unique. Tell me, who are your influences, or what inspires you to be a performer or to even just get dressed in the morning?
So my top 3 influences have to be Betty Page, Carnival Strippers, and Liberace.
Oof, great taste. Great taste. Now, the show is called Circus of Chaos, as you know. So how is the performance you're going to do later? You're going to come back and dance for us, right? How is the dance you're going to do today in the studio relate to the whole Circus of Chaos theme?
Well, my performance is going to be a classic bump and grind, and it's going to be my homage and tribute to carnival strippers of the past.
Oh, that's absolutely perfect. Now, okay, one last question, and then I'll let you go and put your costume on. This segment is called Mr. Seaton's Naughty Hotties. So you're very obviously a hottie. What makes you naughty?
Well, I like to take my clothes off in front of strangers.
Did you all hear that? You better hurry up and go get changed. Edie, thank you for joining us. It was fabulous having you on Circus of Chaos, and we'll be right back for more crazy clown action.
What scares me the most? Getting pregnant.
What scares me the most? The CDC.
Biochemical warfare.
Cockroaches. Hate them.
What scares you the most?
Rats and possums.
My wife.
You don't cross that path.
No.
Scares me the most? Wow. I've always been terrified of clowns.
I have not been programmed for fear.
Ooh, okay.
Being trapped in here forever.
Skinner, what scares you the most?
The non-stop flow of mundane art that comes out of pop culture. It's too much, dude. It's gotta end.
They are so scary, and I'm afraid I'm gonna have nightmares later.
Okay, well, I have a clown therapy where I can, you and I'll get together and we turn the lights off and we hang out in the dark.
Turn off the lights with the clown? With
Yeah,
you?
no, it's therapy.
Therapy?
Yeah.
I'll have to think about that.
No, it's a
just the
game.
thought of-
It's a game. We'll have fun.
Okay.
Yeah, no, it's fun.
Oh, I've heard they're going to invent a cure for female hysteria. I don't really want a cure. I'm perfectly happy just being treated for it.
What scares you the most?
Bad camera shots, of course. I'm not sure I actually know the meaning of scared, because I'm actually feared throughout the multiverse. I'm dreaded throughout the multiverse. I'm terrified throughout the multiverse. Yeah.
Possums, maybe a little, well, no, rats are more terrifying, but.
So what would be the
possums
ultimate nightmare situation?
Some kind of gigantic possum and rat group attacking me somewhere up high, like on a building under construction with like girders, like that kind of, I think that scenario.
Uncle Smarm, we're good for now. You, did I screw up the shot? Okay, and if he wants to use my audio, can you use my audio too? That's magic. Laugh with me. Okay. Fay Fatale! Fay Fatale!
Hang on to your juggling balls, kids. We'll be right back. Stop it!
Slob, did you bring us junk food? Do you have pizza?
No, I got.
I'm really hungry right now. Okay, so.
Yeah, gifts. Come on, make it happy.
Well, first of all, if anyone gets sick, I got a barf bag, so hang on to that, okay?
Wear it in the hat?
Yeah, and then I also brought a little friend for Weberly to play with. It's, yeah, little chooky chooks, right?
Nice.
Okay, and then this.
How come he gets the cat and he gets the barf bag? And
Well, you could share the chocolates.
Oh, thank you.
They're really good chocolates.
Thank you.
They're not chocolate.
Oh, I appreciate that.
Yeah, no, they're safe.
Yeah, being roofied is not in my schedule today.
No, it's sealed with plastic.
sealed,
But I did it myself, so don't, it's okay though, right?
Yeah, so what?
You guys like chocolate?
Not from you, no. I would want.
I wrapped it. That means it's safe, right?
Absolutely safe.
See, listen to him.
You should eat it.
Well, no, we're gonna have you eat it first.
Yeah.
Well, let me see it.
Well, it's wrapped, right? It's just chocolate. All right, don't worry about it. And then the last thing, I thought, you know what? I bought a bag at this toy store the other day, but all what's left is 2 Pez.
Oh.
You got to share the Pez. It's one of my favorites.
Always good.
And then I thought for laughs, maybe we'll get the VHS going with Slob, and we can watch some comedy.
Oh yeah.
What do you think? No, I mean it's right. Isn't that funny?
Bill Cosby? Oh, not anymore.
Oh, it's not anymore.
Not anymore.
No.
No.
Hey.
Hey there, Cousin Dave.
It's Captain Lucky.
Looks like you got a nice big barrel on that thing there.
Big old lens on Lucky.
Good.
You gonna record an audiobook for me today or what?
Would you like me to? I'm not
MP3s
not
or
the best reader.
Okay, fine.
Oh no, at least you're not asking me to spell things, because that's definitely not my strong suit.
This is Captain Lucky interview.
That's me. I'm Captain Lucky, and this is my interview. Right, so, Cousin Dave, how long have you been running the Circus of Chaos?
Captain Lucky?
Yeah, you could have it back. Hold on just a second.
Hold on. Oh, no, I'm good. I'm good.
You don't
It's
want
fine.
it?
No,
All right,
no.
that's fine.
Okay. I'm gonna ask you a few questions. You're not uncomfortable, right? I mean,
No.
Okay, good. I just don't, some people they don't like clowns. They, feel all this sexual frustration.
Well, I'm a professional dominatrix, so usually I'm the one making people uncomfortable. Are you sure you're comfortable?
I'm confused right now. I don't even know.
You won't be comfortable by the end of this interview, but
Okay.
we can move on.
So you're not afraid of naked clowns or anything?
No.
So none of that kind of sexual deviant stuff will offend you or anything?
No, I mean, I would prefer it if all those naked clowns were stuffed into like a really small car, but I'll take what I can get.
So even if a clown foot touches your cheek, you're not. Just sign here then. Just sign right there. Okay, good. Let's start this.
Wanted an autograph.
Okay, listen, it's okay. I screwed your camera up, but I'm pretty sure we were rolling out there. You got the job, but you're gonna get paid with free pizza. And you might be able to look at women, maybe.
Women?
Oh. Okay. And then, if anyone gets out of line, you might be part of helping, hold court and deal with these people.
Me?
So you're good. Soli.
Hi.
How are you? Okay, so before we get started and serious with the interview, we're gonna go through some of these for a TV segment. If Uncle Smarm gets in your personal space, let me know.
Uncle Smarm? He already did. He's kind of creepy. Yeah, that's already happened quite a few times.
All
I'm just a
right,
little
just
creeped out.
ignore it. We'll just let him stick to picture taking, and we'll figure that out.
Yeah,
okay?
he took a lot of pictures. What's he gonna do with all of those?
Don't worry about it. It's fine. So let's just get into these questions, and then we'll play tigers later.
Okay.
The best part of the show for all you freaks and weirdos out there are those who love a little bit of burlesque.
That's right, Cousin Dave. If you remember, earlier in the show, I introduced you to one of my naughty, haughty friends. And guess what?
We're gonna see her.
They are back to do a really sexy bump and grind performance for us.
They don't want to look at me.
Are
They
you
want to
ready?
look at this.
Get off the stage.
Jesus.
Circus of Chaos fans, I am so beyond thrilled to present the Jack Kerouac of strippers, stripper, Miss Edie E.
Where's the puppet? Where's Hatchet?
We're back in negotiations with Hatchet because he won't work for scale. Oh. You cheapskate.
How about you girls? You girls can be the announcer or whatever, right?
We're doing everything else on the set, fine.